Hello, thank you for clicking on this video. Today we're going to be doing a 3 looks 1 palette with the Kaleidos Escape Pod eyeshadow palette. I have been in love with this ever since I got it. I think it's so beautiful, so pretty. There's so many colors. In this video, I do use every shade, so you will get to see each shade be used. I'm also using timestamps in the description so that if there's a certain look that you're just not interested in, you can skip to a different one. But let's go ahead and get started. This is my look number 1, so this is going to kind of be the final product. So stay tuned if you're interested. All right, first I'm gonna lay down some concealer. This is the shade Light Beige in the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer with a satin finish. And I'm also just gonna conceal my acne so you don't have to stare at it this whole video. I am taking an all-over shadow brush from IT Cosmetics. I'm taking 2 of these shades and I'm gonna kind of make them in like a circle above my crease, so kind of more structured. If you want, you can do the same thing, like the same look, but blend them, which would look a little bit more soft, but I kind of want to go for something a little bit more structured. And I'm going to take the shade Exoplanet right here, and I'm going to pack it like structured up here in kind of like a semi-moon circle type thing. And if it gets on the lid, it is fine. And I'm only taking it halfway because I'm going to do a different color in here. It'll take some time to get these shapes even. So it's not perfectly even, but I don't think it matters that much because I feel like when people look at the eye look, they're not really going to be looking at how perfectly even everything is. It's more about the colors that are showing up on your face. I should have been using the more dense side. I'm going to take this bright matte pink flamingo and do the same thing but on the inside. So as long as you're following the shape of your eye and kind of like basing it off of your crease and the shape of your crease, the sides should be fairly even. I really like doing this kind of thing because I feel like I look like an alien. So now we are gonna move on to the lid. And for these shades, I like to just use my finger. I feel like it just makes the color payoff so much more beautiful and satisfying. So we're gonna use both the shades Galactica and Saturnalia. As you can see, they look pretty similar. And honestly, when they're on the eye, you can't like tell that much of a difference. It does help kind of provide like a depth of color, you know? I initially put the wrong shade on, so I'm just gonna go over it with what I meant. I accidentally put Galactica, I meant to put Saturnalia, so I'm just gonna go over it. So I'm taking it on my finger, and I'm actually gonna, instead of swiping this way, I'm gonna swipe in, because I kind of want it to blend in right here for me to use another shade later, and I want the most pigment to be on the outside. I just think this is the most beautiful eyeshadow I've ever seen. Alright, and now we're gonna take Galactica and put it on the inside. I'm just gonna take this kind of fluffy brush and blend very, very, very lightly and gently because I don't want to really mess up what's up here. I kind of just want to bring the sparkles up a bit. And you are gonna get fallout, so that's why I usually do eyeshadow first because I'm really not good at preventing fallout from happening, so I've kind of just stopped trying. I'm now going to take a small brush and I'm going to take Exoplanet again and put it on the outside down here. I'm going to clean this brush off, take the same one, and then use Lo-Fi to kind of blow this out. Now for one of my favorite parts, I'm going to take this middle shade Space Oasis and continue the line on the bottom. And I'm going to take it up into the inner corner as well. Alright, so lastly we're taking Starlight Sonata and putting it in the inner corner. I think that this is so cool, such a cool look, so pretty. I'm just gonna do the rest of my face really quick, so let's finish this off. Okay, here's the completed look. I tried to film it, but it cut off at the beginning because I didn't have enough storage on my phone. But yeah, I really like it. I ended up adding this little heart just because I kind of wanted something extra. So this is the eye look number 1. Hello everyone and welcome to look number 2. This is the look that I'm going to be creating in this next portion of the video. If you're not interested, you can go ahead and skip to the next one. But yeah, this is just kind of a slightly more toned down look, I feel. Sort of easier to wear day to day if you're kind of just dipping your toes into color. I feel like pink is a very wearable color. It's easy to match with blush and lipstick and all that. So here we go. Alright, I'm already midway through my day, which is why I already have the rest of my face on, but we are now gonna work on look number 2. So we're primarily gonna be using this row of more neutral shades. So I'm taking a fluffy brush and we're gonna take Lo-Fi and first just kind of pop it up on the crease and blend up. So I'm doing this to just lay down a base for blending, and the reason I'm not putting it on the lid is because I'm not as worried about blending on the lid. Now on a slightly smaller but still fairly fluffy crease brush, I'm going to take this taupe type Bossa Nova shade and put it in my crease. Making sure to blend into Lo-Fi as I go. Gonna take that same brush that I used with Lo-Fi and just kind of blend everything. And I'm going to take that same brush again and go into Carnival and sort of just place it on the outside of my lid. I'm going to take this fluffy crease brush again and go back into Bossa Nova and kind of blend the pink into the crease. And then I'm just going to blend everything together with a clean brush. I'm now going to take a really small crease brush and take Terrace right here and put it in the outer V and then blend it as well into the rest of the crease. blend it again. Now with my finger, I'm gonna take amaretto and put it on the center of my lid. And then I'm gonna take Starlight Sonata and put it on the inner part of my lid. And blend it into amaretto. I'm gonna take that small crease brush again and take Bossa Nova and put it all along my, or probably about halfway on my under eye. What is it called? I don't know. I'm being quiet because my dad is working in the other room right next to mine. Okay, and then we're gonna take Starlight Sonata again, that inner lid shade, and put it right here and into the inner corner as well. And then I think I want to deepen up the crease a little bit, so I'm going to put a little bit more, I'm going to put a little bit more terrace in my crease. And I'm just going to keep it on the outside. I have not used Cosmic Cabaret yet. I'm gonna add Cosmic Cabaret kind of to the outer portion of my lid, like really small right here, just because I haven't used this shade yet and I feel like it would be pretty with this look. I'm gonna tap it on to kind of blend it into both the brown and the pink. And I'm kind of putting it on like in between the middle of my lid and the outside. I'm gonna put on mascara and I'll be right back. All right, here is the finished look for look number 2. Even though it is pink, I would kind of consider it to be a little bit more on the neutral side, especially if you don't add the purple Cosmic Cabaret at the end, but I really like how it turned out. Hello, and welcome to the third and final look for the thing that I'm doing. So just like the last time, I've already been living my day, doing my thing. So I already have the other makeup essentials on my face. Out of the 3, this is the only look that I have not done before. So I honestly don't really know how it's gonna turn out, but I feel like it'll be cute. So let's just try it. Okay, so I do want this look to be fairly blended and kind of as seamless as possible, so I am gonna slowly build up these shades, which usually isn't how I do my eyeshadow, but we're gonna try today because these shades are so pigmented, so I don't want to go too far and then have to come back. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with kind of an all-over shadow brush and take this orange shade Tango, and I'm gonna put it on the inside of my eyes, so on the inside of my lid and up into the crease. Well, I kept going and my video cut off, so essentially I just did that over and over again, and I apologize for the decrease in quality. I flipped my camera around so that I could see what I'm doing, so that if the video cuts off, I can see it happen. So yeah, I just kept packing on the lid and blending upward with that Tango shade. And now with the same brush, I'm gonna take Soiree, this lavender, and do the same thing but on the outside. I do kind of want to take this out into a sort of triangle shape. Okay, and then I'm going to take Lo-Fi on a clean fluffy brush and kind of clean up the top and blend it out a little bit more again. I like this. Okay, now I think I just want to deepen up the outside a teeny bit. So I'm gonna take, let's see, should I do? I'm gonna take Mardi Gras and a smaller brush and just put it on the outside and blend it out a little bit. So just kind of this little corner right here. Do you hear those children screaming? I think they're having a good time. I think they're playing. And now we're gonna take Space Oasis and let's just put it on the outer half of our lid. And these shades work really nicely as toppers. And then we're gonna take Amaretto and put it on the inner lid. And I do want to keep those topper shades fairly subtle, so I'm not going to pack them on too much. I kind of like it just adding a little bit of something onto the lid. I'm just going to intensify that purple and that orange in the crease just a little bit. And you know what? I'm gonna do something crazy. I'm going to take Galactic Gala and use that as an inner corner highlight. Crazy, I know. Okay, and then for my under eye, I think I'm actually gonna swap these shades. So I'm gonna do orange on the outside and purple on the inside. But I have to hurry because I have class soon. I feel like a clown, but like a cute clown, you know what I mean? I think I want to put on kind of a fairly straight out wing to kind of go along with this shape, and then I will come back. Okay, so I added some liner. I also added some more blush, which is kind of a more orangey tone. I feel like I did rush this look a little bit, because I have class soon, but I do like it. The color combo didn't turn out exactly like I thought it would, but I'm still into it. This was the third look. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know if you'd be interested in seeing some more of these with other palettes. I think that this palette deserves a lot more attention, as well as this brand in general, and I was just so excited to get this, so I knew I had to kind of do something. So thank you again for watching. I hope you have a really great rest of your day, and please consider subscribing to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it.